That was absolutely embarrassing. The Chicago Bears lose against Tyler Huntley again. They lose to the Ravens by a score of 30-16, get blown out on the road and fall to 4-3 on the season. And the winning streak is over for the Chicago Bears. What's going on, guys? I'm back with another Chicago Bears post-game reaction video. I'll probably keep this video short and sweet because there's only a couple takeaways I have from this game, and one of the biggest ones is that Caleb made the back-breaking interception that he usually does not make. Okay, usually in the fourth quarter, Caleb is pretty damn clutch. He's been clutch during his Bears career, but today he was not clutch whatsoever. He makes that big, costly interception on 2nd and 10 in his own territory. Bad ball by him, trying to force the ball into Rome Odunze, and then the Ravens score a touchdown right after that, and that's basically game over. And the fact that it was even a game at that point, we were pretty lucky for that because our offense was playing so bad the entire day, which I just don't understand. The Ravens had the 32nd ranked defense in the NFL. They had been allowing so many points against every single team, but the Chicago Bears offense completely sputtered in this game, and that was due to some bad quarterbacking by Caleb, some bad pass protection at moments from the offensive line, some bad play calls also by Ben Johnson in the first half. I mean, I don't know what the fuck we were doing in the red zone in this game. Okay, on the first two drives of this game, we were moving the ball down the field with ease, but when it came time to score a touchdown in the red zone, we were just a little bit off. You know, some of the play calling was a little bit questionable. Some of the accuracy by Caleb was also a little bit questionable. So it's just not good enough, guys. Okay, against a 1-5 Ravens team with a backup quarterback, you cannot lose this game. This was piss poor coaching by the Chicago Bears coaching staff and piss poor play by the Chicago Bears players. It was pretty embarrassing to have this performance in the middle of a 4-game winning streak. Okay, they completely came back down to earth, and all the question marks surrounding the Chicago Bears, those question marks are still there. Okay, our offense is very hit or miss. Like we've been reliant on turnovers, honestly, for a lot of our point scoring, because when we don't get the turnovers, our offense seems to sputter during big moments of a game. So, you know, I'm not hitting the panic button on Caleb Williams necessarily like some Bears fans are. I know some Bears fans are having the question now of, did we make a mistake drafting Caleb? Are we going to draft a new quarterback soon? Like, I think it's stupid to have those discussions this early in the middle of the season when we are still 4-3. Now, for offensive woes still continue the next month or so, then yes, you can have those discussions. But I'm also not going to give up on Caleb completely after a stretch of some bad games, even though, you know, they were against some pretty bad teams. Growth is not linear, guys. Okay, growth is up and down. Okay, it doesn't just happen in a straight line. So you could be having some good games like Caleb had earlier this season, then you could be having some really bad games, but that doesn't mean you're not growing overall. Okay, in the next couple of games, if Caleb goes out there and performs, you know, fairly well, then we could be on the right track. But the last 2 to 3 weeks have not been good by Caleb Williams, and he simply has to be better. His final numbers on the day don't look as bad because he got some yardage in garbage time, but he had 285 passing yards, 0 passing touchdowns, 1 interception, took 1 sack, passer rating of 77.9. He also had a 24-yard run, which was pretty nice. But yeah, guys, the interception, I mean, that was a big reason why we lost this game. He's been so good at not committing that back-breaking turnover, but in this game, he committed that horrible turnover, and he was just not on his game throughout the good portion of today's game. I mean, he started out the game super hot, looking pretty accurate down the field, but the thing about Caleb is that he's very hot and cold. Okay, sometimes his cold streaks just can bury the Bears offense. So he's got to be better. But again, it's not only on him, okay? The rest of the Bears offense also was not really that good today, okay? There's a couple penalties. The pass protection from Theo Benedict specifically was not good. He was allowing a lot of pressure in this game. Our running backs were not picking up blitzes, and all the blitzes and stunts the Ravens sent our way, our offensive line and our pass protectors had no idea how to prepare for them. So again, some of that is on the quarterback, but a lot of it also is due to the pass protection up front. So all in all, guys, just scoring 16 points. The run game didn't really get going until the second half. We had 96 rushing yards as a team, which is not good enough against a Ravens run defense that was pretty bad entering this game. The offense was not good in this game. They were horrible, and it's just a very disappointing performance out of a Bears offense that seemed to be getting better and better, but it's been a step back in the last couple weeks. talking about the Bears defense, then I won't talk about them too much because, guys, when you're missing your top 4 cornerbacks, okay, we're missing Jalen Johnson, Tyreek Stevenson, Kyler Gordon, Terrell Smith as well. Smith and Johnson's been out for the whole season, basically, but missing Tyreek and Kyler Gordon in this game was big time because Tyler Huntley was completing bombs down the field with ease in this game. And there's really not much I can say about that, okay? When you're missing your entire cornerback trio, like you're probably not going to have a good defense. And we couldn't get the turnovers in this game. We forced 0 turnovers in this game. And when the Bears defense does not force a turnover, we're not a very good defense. It's pretty scary how reliant we are on turnovers to be a good defense because going up against a backup quarterback, you would hope they could put together a better performance, but it just was not good enough. And obviously the Bears offense was not helping matters at all. Caleb's turnover in his own territory, basically gave the Ravens a touchdown. They were keeping the Bears in the game at that point, but Caleb's interception kind of blew it over, for the Chicago Bears. And the Bears could not get the stop on the final drive of this game to give Caleb another chance to get the game-winning touchdown, or game-tying touchdown, excuse me. So just overall, guys, a horrible game by the Bears. Okay, I don't want to talk about this game too much because it just infuriates me that we had a opportunity to go to 5-2. We had a definite opportunity to pad our win total a little bit, going down the stretch here, but I'm a little bit concerned now about the Chicago Bears, okay, because next week we got the Bengals, and even though the Bengals are missing Joe Burrow, Joe Flacco has been doing a lot of good things with that team, and missing Kyler Gordon, potentially missing Tyreek Stevenson, our defense is not going to be good, so we need this offense to step the fuck up, but Caleb and the offense have not been good the last 2 to 3 weeks, so until we get better on offense, like, this is going to be a very mediocre Bears team, and, it's really going to put a low ceiling on our team until the Bears can start scoring points. Leave your comments down below, guys. What do you guys think about this game? As always, bear down.